Don't know what to watch next and ever wonder what the whole world is watching? Not just what's trending in your country, but the shows and movies that have everyone from New York to New Delhi glued to their screens? Today, we're counting down the top 10 most watched titles around the globe, from record-breaking franchises to surprise international hits. A few of these will definitely surprise you. Stick around till the end, because the number one spot isn't what you think. Let's go. Top 10 most watched around the world. Number 10, Fallout. At number 10 is Fallout, and this one made serious noise. Released on Amazon Prime, Fallout racked up over 100 million viewers worldwide. That's not a typo. This show didn't just break into the mainstream, it exploded. It became Prime Video's second most watched show of all time, right behind The Rings of Power. The story drops us into a post-apocalyptic America, where survivors live in underground vaults and the surface is turned into a wasteland filled with mutants, bandits, and secrets. Ella Purnell plays Lucy, a bright-eyed vault dweller forced to go topside after a shocking betrayal. And then there's Walton Goggins as the Ghoul. His performance is one of the biggest reasons this show works. He's terrifying, tragic, and oddly charming. But what really makes Fallout stand out is how well it expands the world of the games. It's not retelling any one storyline. Instead, it builds something new that still feels familiar. There are clever nods for fans, like Nuka-Cola machines, Vault-Tec propaganda, and the Brotherhood of Steel, but none of it feels forced. It all serves the story. If you skipped Fallout thinking it was just another game adaptation, now's the time to circle back. This one earned its place on the list.
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
Number 9. Eeny Meeny. Number 9 is Eeny Meeny, a fast-paced heist thriller that dropped on Hulu in August 2025 and instantly became a weekend binge magnet. The story follows Edie, played by Samara Weaving, a former teenage getaway driver who's spent years trying to leave her criminal past behind. But when her shady ex drags her back into a mess, she's forced behind the wheel for one last job. She brings real energy to the role, balancing the chaos with a grounded performance that makes you care about Edie, even when everything around her is blowing up. The film throws in a solid supporting cast. Andy Garcia plays the old-school crime boss, Carl Glusman is the reckless ex, and there are some unexpected cameos that keep things fun. Even Marshawn Lynch shows up. Yes, that Marshawn Lynch. Directed by Sean Simmons, this is his feature debut. The tone is slick, the visuals are sharp, and the car chases are loud and confident. Think Baby Driver with a bit less polish and a little more bite. Eeny Meeny doesn't pretend to be anything more than what it is, a fast, watchable ride with just enough heart to stick the landing. That's why it's on the list.
Step out of the car! Step out of the car! Backwards it is.
Number 8. F1. F1 the Movie is a high-octane racing drama that hit theaters and IMAX on June 27th, 2025, before speeding onto streaming platforms like Amazon Prime Video and Apple TV+. Directed by Joseph Kosinski, Top Gun: Maverick, and produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, this film immerses viewers in the world of Formula One racing. Brad Pitt stars as Sonny Hayes, a former F1 prodigy who returns to the sport after a 30-year hiatus to help a struggling team, APXGP, alongside rookie driver Joshua Pierce, played by Damson Idris. The film stands out for its authenticity. Shot during real Grand Prix weekends, at actual F1 circuits, it features cameos from current F1 stars like Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, and Fernando Alonso. This collaboration with Formula One ensures a genuine portrayal of the sport's high-speed drama. Critics have praised the film's immersive racing sequences and compelling performances, particularly Pitt's portrayal of a seasoned driver facing personal and professional challenges. While some have noted the film's reliance on familiar sports drama tropes, its execution and passion for the sport resonate with audiences and racing fans alike.
Joshua!
Why has he got a helmet?
Safety?
Joshua, your seat is safe, okay? Son is here for the audition.
When was the last time you won a race? Sunday, Daytona?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant Formula One.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then same as you.
Number 7, Peacemaker. Number 7 is Peacemaker, the anti-hero series that's as wild as it is surprisingly emotional. The second season dropped on Max in August 2025 and quickly became one of the hottest shows around. John Cena is back as Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker, a guy who's obsessed with peace, but will do anything, no matter how violent, to get it. This season picks up after the new Superman movie and digs deeper into his complicated past and what it really means to change. The show's trademark mix of over-the-top action, sharp humor, and unexpected heart is all here. Critics are loving it too. The season holds a solid 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Returning cast members like Danielle Brooks, Jennifer Holland, and Freddie Stroma are joined by Frank Grillo playing Rick Flag Sr., adding new tension after Peacemaker's controversial moves last time around. Whether you're a die-hard DC fan or just in for a wild ride, Peacemaker Season 2 delivers a fun, emotional story that keeps you hooked.
Batman has a coterie of supervillains. Joker, Riddler, Mad Hatter.
So what?
You said you were a superhero like Batman. Do you have a coterie of supervillains?
No, he doesn't.
So maybe you're not a superhero after all.
Number 6, Superman. This bold new take on the Man of Steel is redefining the DC universe. Directed by James Gunn, this film hit theaters on July 11, 2025, and quickly soared to over $236 million at the US box office. David Cornsweet stars as Clark Kent, bringing a fresh, grounded energy to the iconic role. Rachel Brosnahan plays Lois Lane, capturing the character's intelligence and determination. Nicholas Hoult takes on the role of Lex Luthor, presenting a tech billionaire antagonist with a modern twist. The film introduces a vibrant new DC universe, blending epic action with humor and heart. Superman faces challenges both at home and abroad, leading to questions about his methods and motivations. This internal conflict sets the stage for a compelling narrative that resonates with contemporary themes. Critics have praised the film for its dynamic storytelling and character development. With an 83% critic score and a 92% audience rating on Rotten Tomatoes, it's clear that both fans and reviewers are embracing this new direction for the iconic superhero.
Kill him! Good luck with that.
Number 5, Wednesday Season 2. At number 5 is Wednesday, back with a second season that's darker, bolder, and already breaking records. Netflix is doing something different this time. The season is dropping in 2 parts. Part 1 landed on August 6, 2025. Part 2 is coming just a few weeks later on September 3rd. Jenna Ortega returns as Wednesday Addams, and this time she's not just acting, she's also producing. The story picks up with her back at Nevermore Academy, dealing with a terrifying new vision. Her best friend Enid might die. Her psychic powers are growing, and so are the stakes. Behind the scenes, Tim Burton directs the first episode, titled Here We Woe Again. The season was filmed across eerie castles and fog-covered forests in Ireland, giving Nevermore a whole new atmosphere. Season 1 was Netflix's biggest English-language debut ever. Season 2 already pulled in 50 million views in just 5 days. Season 3 is officially confirmed. If you thought Wednesday was done surprising you, think again. This season is bigger, weirder, and more addictive than ever.
Curious. I have no idea how that ended up in there.
This is over 3.4 ounces, which means it's a big no-no. I'd appreciate it if you didn't waste our time.
Sun cream, seriously?
Number 4, Hostage. Hostage is a 5-part political thriller on Netflix that dropped on August 21st and instantly had viewers hooked. Saran Jones plays British Prime Minister Abigail Dalton, whose world falls apart when her husband is kidnapped during an international summit. With the clock ticking and the pressure mounting, she has to balance her personal grief with the responsibility of leading a nation. Julie Delpy plays the French president, and the 2 leaders are forced into a tense partnership as the crisis unfolds. The series was created by Bridge of Spies writer Matt Sharman, with direction by Isabel Sieb and Amy Neal. It's sharp, fast-moving, and full of high-stakes choices. What sets Hostage apart is how personal it gets. It's not just about politics, it's about one woman caught between her duty as a leader and her desperation as a wife. The tension never lets up, and the show makes every choice feel like it matters. Critics gave it a solid 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. Some viewers called it binge-worthy and gripping, others felt it leaned into melodrama. But one thing's clear, Hostage has become one of the most talked about miniseries of the year. If you're into political thrillers with a human edge, this one's worth every minute.
So that I can work with you to fix our country. I will be straight with you. Always. Even if the answers are hard to take. Because it's the least you deserve.
Number 3, Dexter Resurrection. At number 3 is Dexter Resurrection, the comeback no one expected and the revival fans didn't know they needed. Michael C. Hall returns as Dexter Morgan, who somehow survived that gunshot from his son at the end of New Blood. Now he's waking up from a coma in New York City looking for Harrison, who's vanished into the crowd working as a hotel bellhop and wrestling with his own darkness. But it's not just a father-son chase. Miami Metro's Captain Batista is back on Dexter's trail, and standing in their way is a billionaire puppet master named Leon Prater, running a twisted underground ring of serial killers. Resurrection became Showtime's most streamed premiere ever, pulling in over 3 million views in its first weekend. Critics love it too, 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, and fans are calling it the best season since the original. Dexter Original Sin, the planned prequel, has been quietly canceled. That's because Resurrection is now the future of the franchise, and it's just getting started.
Who's number 1 now?
Number 2, Alien Earth. At number 2 is Alien Earth, the first ever live-action Alien series, and it's easily one of the boldest shows of the year. This one's set on Earth in the year 2120. Megacorporations run everything, and when a deep space freighter called the Maginot crashes back home, something gets out. Something alien. The series comes from Noah Hawley, the creator of Fargo, with Ridley Scott on board as executive producer. The visuals are high budget, the world building is dense, and the horror feels fresh again. The cast is strong. Sydney Chandler leads as Wendy with support from Timothy Olyphant, Essie Davis, and Adarsh Gaurav. And each episode so far has pushed the story further. Critics are loving it. Fans are calling it the best thing to happen to the Alien franchise since the original films, and FX has already hinted that more seasons could be on the way. If you thought you'd seen everything the Alien universe could do, this show proves you haven't. Number 1, Weapons. At number 1 is Weapons, the most talked about horror film of the year, and one that actually lives up to the hype. It begins with a simple but chilling idea. At 2:17 a.m., 17 third-grade students vanish from the same classroom. No sound, no struggle, just one kid left behind. What follows is a slow-burn mystery that spirals into something much darker. Julia Garner plays Justine, the teacher caught in the middle. Josh Brolin is a grieving father, and Alden Ehrenreich shows up as a local cop trying to hold the town together. But the real standout is Amy Madigan as Aunt Gladys, a character who brings something primal to the screen. Her presence shifts the entire tone of the film, and her final scene is already being called one of the most disturbing moments of the decade. The film opened on August 8th and immediately became a hit, pulling in over $200 million globally. Rotten Tomato scores are near perfect, and IGN gave it a 9 out of 10. Kreger had full creative control, and it shows. This is horror done without compromise. And here's why it's at number 1. Weapons don't just scare you, it unsettles you, it stays with you. It doesn't rely on cheap tricks, but builds real tension, real characters, and a story that leaves space for you to feel something deeper than fear. This is the kind of film people go back to, not just to watch again, but to try and understand. And in a year packed with big names, sequels, and safe plays, Weapons is the one that actually took a risk and earned the top spot.
Jesus! What? Who's there?
And that's our list of the top 10 most watched shows and movies around the world right now. Did your favorite make the cut? Or were you surprised by what took the top spot? If you enjoyed this countdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into all your favorite movies and shows. We drop new top 10s every week, so don't miss out. Got a suggestion for the next countdown? Drop it in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.